What's up, guys? This is Oracle back again for other video. Today we're unpacking some Emerald mystery snails in the mail. I am almost 90 to 80% sure these guys are fucking dead. For shipping got delayed. First of all, they put the snails in the mailbox. Didn't enjoy that. It was very cold. The bag was freezing. The direction was for the door, and then also the UPS bag didn't have live animals on it, so I don't think they treated it like a live animal package. But snails are very tolerant, so I'm gonna open it. Hopefully they're alive. So this is here. It says +3 babies. Hopefully the babies survive. I don't know. This was very crammed inside my mailbox. And I'm hoping that everyone is alive and safe. Actually, let me use the scissors. My bent scissors. Actually, I mean, this is well packaged though. I would say that much, but my only complaint about this whole thing is that it didn't have live animals, so they didn't really treat it like it. I know it's snails, but they're still live animals, so should be treated as such. Jesus. Oh, they're in a container. That's actually nicer. But I'm just wondering if it was way too cold for this. Because the bag was freezing. It's freezing outside today. I mean, I had my heated gloves on and everything. That's how cold it was. Jesus. Honestly, these guys are alive. I could very well order them again, but I really want the live animals thing put on it so they actually could ship it to my door. Alright. Smells like aquarium water. Some perspiration. And I can see some so it's not completely dried out at all. Got some duckweed. Got some babies as well. Oh man, they look nice though. I was kind of hoping they were in like a Tupperware of water, but hopefully once I get them in the water, they start picking up. And an update on this tank, which is turning into a snail tank because everyone just keeps making babies. Like, godly, like, look how many ram horns. I'm gonna start taking those ram horns though and start throwing them. I might actually do it today. I'm gonna throw all those ram horns into the pond because they're just doing too much. I like that the environment is very good for them, but also I'm like, yo, you guys gotta chill. Okay, I kind of got to look for the babies. The babies are super small. Honestly, the shrimp might eat them. It is what it is. Okay, there was 3 babies. I got 1. Oh, 2 and 3 right here. See, I never bought snails online, so I was imagining them being in a bag, sort of like fish. This shit is cold though. Is this another one? No. So that was the 3 adults and the 2 babies. Kind of gonna watch and see if they start moving at all. Because honestly, this shell looks empty. It looks empty. Actually, no, we got someone in there. I don't know. I'm just waiting to see a little bit of movement. They might be DOA, they might not be. It's kind of all up in the air right now. Actually, then we got some movement on that end. Oh yeah, she's coming out. Amazing. So hopefully we could grow these out and have some emerald snail babies ourselves, since we're so good at breeding mystery snails. Oh God. As you all know, I'm not good at filming. Now once she's once they acclimate to the water, I think they'll be good. But so far this tank is doing amazing. I took off the mesh off my filter in the back because it was just impacting the filtration of the tank too much, and it was getting kind of dark, the color of the water. Now the water's crystal clear. I don't have to worry about that anymore. But there's also the fear that my shrimp might get sucked into the filter, and it's kind of so strong that if you ever put filter floss like in the filter intake, it kind of like sucks in the filter floss, so I don't want that either. So because right now I'm at the point where this is going to be a snail tank, and I'm gonna just, if the shrimp thrive, they thrive, but I'm not gonna make them my main goal anymore. I'm gonna kind of focus on the shrimp, on the snails, and get like a roommate for them, which will probably be a male beta soon. If the snails don't, I mean, if the shrimp don't work out, that's what I'm thinking about doing. I think it's a good idea. I'm sorry, I'm looking for food. There we go. Well, some decent movement from that one. I put the other ones in the leaves, so can't really see those. But I am gonna collect some of these ram's horns soon. And by soon, I mean right now. Because too many in here. And it most likely will die in the 150 gallon, but I mean, it won't die right away, but they won't thrive like they are in here, which I'm completely fine with. They don't need to thrive. As you can see, my mystery snails are just fleeing themselves. On another note, I have very sad news. One of my newer betas died. She got stuck behind something. She couldn't get air, and then she passed away, which is unfortunate. Some betas are very explorative, so sometimes that's just what happens. They get somewhere they shouldn't have been, and they get stuck. It was very unfortunate because, of course, my favorite new fish has to kill itself. It happens every fucking time, I tell you. Yeah, these ram swarms really don't want to let go of these. Alright, you could keep it then. These ram's horns are healthy. Like, my babies look better than the ones I bought from the store. Like, that's how healthy these guys are right now. Let me get you. I'm trying to get the big ones out of here because they're just breeding and breeding and breeding. I know some people like crush their snails and then feed it to tanks, but I don't want to do all of that, to be honest. Okay, it is crazy how many I'm grabbing. I'm not gonna take any mystery snails out of here. I kind of want them all here. And you're gonna take a majority of these guys. Okay, I'll get this in view. That's what we got so far. Shells look super nice, super bright. They're doing well, so I'm gonna put them in the 150. Alright, no, I actually didn't notice that the other snails fell down. So far, only seeing one move so far. We actually have two of them moving now, which is actually pretty cool. Actually, I just want them to eat. Yeah. Also got like a gravel vac, so I can start cleaning up all this snail poop that's everywhere. My filter's pretty good at catching all of it, but you really have to blow it into the filter, which, I mean, I don't want to do every day, so. But mainly, I'm just using a poop attachment and just combing through this. There's a lot of ram swarm over here still. There's actually a ram swarm with a bunch of cells, a bunch of eggs on her, which is crazy. But I'm gonna just keep taking the ram swarms out, leaving the mystery snails in, and letting them breed. But the other mystery snails, they're literally breeding until they die. Like that's how much they're breeding. Like every time I see one lay eggs, they're right back at it, and they go back at it again and again and again and again. And it's like, and they so far two of them have died just from breeding continuously. So I might take them out or try to like separate what I think is the female. 'Cause I think all my darker ones are the males. I might do that. That's nice. This one's on the move. It's getting very active. This one, the back is moving. Um, there's also 3 babies that are just in the tank now. I couldn't tell you where they're at right now, but they're in there. They're doing their thing. The shrimp are, all the shrimp are still alive. I say that with no confidence. Honestly, you see a shrimp when you see them. But once they molt and they kind of hide, it's kind of like, oh, I don't know where they're at. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys, because I am tired. I have a lot of stuff to unpack. I just got home from work. I just want to unpack these guys super quick. I am so surprised they're alive. Like I'm telling you, the bag was freezing. The cup that they were in was freezing. My mailbox is right next to the front door. Like, it's cold as shit outside. I for sure thought they were dead. But they seem to be moving, seem to be active. You know, hopefully they get all this food that's right next to them. And they will do good. They got some calcium shells. And hopefully we can get some babies from these guys. I really like the color. This guy, his shell doesn't look too good though. It looks very decayed. These two look better. But hopefully sometime in here their shell should be like my other snails. Very vibrant. I feed them calcium. I have at least one of these out at all times until like it gets done depleted, and then feed them another one. And usually it keeps them breeding pretty fast, and they grow pretty fast as well. It's helpful for the shrimp and everything else, so we'll see what's going on. Got crushed coral in the filter as well, so general hardness is up. So we'll see what happens in the future. As of right now, no new plants for the tank yet. I got a pothos growing now. I took out the philodendron I had in there just because it wasn't growing, it wasn't acclimating, it was just dying. This one is doing better, but it's going to go back in the 150 gallon because I have carbon in there now. And I'm going to do a video probably tomorrow on the benefits of the CO2 after 1 week. And I'm going to show you the growth after 1 week. I don't have like a before and after, but I do have a vivid memory of like how big something was before. And I can honestly tell you that it is a lot. Then we got our one shrimp there. I'm just dying to see one with babies, but I don't. When it happens, it happens, you know. We actually have I saw a detritus worm or whatever. That's honestly the first time I had one in a tank, to be honest. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. I got these emerald mystery snails from eBay. Not the best shipping experience, but they did came and they are live, so I'm not happy. Kind of wish it just said live animals on the bag. Triggered me a little bit, but that's about it. I don't like that they put them in a mailbox. Much rather prefer they just put them in my front door. Way warmer, you know, in the hallway. But that's it for this video. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one, and hopefully I could do a longer, better video. Hopefully these guys survive the night. Hopefully they do good until morning. Um, it looks like they are, but I'm really whenever I get new fish, I'm like waiting. Oh, hopefully they survive when I wake up, but hopefully that happens. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.